Some more breaking news now.
Last but not least, today we're going to cover dates. All dates require a $150 holding fee. The $150 will hold your time slot and you will receive it back at the end of the date if you arrive after the 15-minute.
Coming up after the break.
This one's for the men who just say they've given up on Western women and are gonna go abroad for a woman. I understand some of your frustrations.
A few moments later.
For women, do not fall into this narrative that if you can't bring anything outside of your body that you aren't valuable.
What did you say?
If you can't bring anything outside of your body that you aren't valuable. Speaking from my own experience, what we have just aesthetically is a lot. That is value. It is so value to an extent where some men will prioritize time. They will set a budget. They will intentionally spend on women who only have that to offer.
Damn. Many of us have waited ever so patiently for modern science to solve one of man's greatest mysteries. What exactly do modern women bring to the table?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, without a hint of hesitation, one woman has cracked the code. Modern women bring absolutely nothing.
If you can't bring anything outside of your body that you aren't valuable.
She can only be used for deep strokes without any eye contact or kisses to the mouth. A human canvas or trampoline to release frustration and also practice mattress acrobatics on. A sparring sex dummy to prime ourselves so we can please a future, traditional, virtuous woman of value, if we so choose. I guess think of her as a budget rent-a-car. We spill our metaphorical whiskey on the seats, use the dashboard as an ashtray, and when we're done, we'll return her to the lot, keys tossed casually back to the attendant, satisfaction achieved. Well, at least we know these budget car women would never talk recklessly about the glorious passport bros, right? Wait, she said what? The nerve of it.
Passport bros. You are nothing without your money.
Oh, my bitter sister, you are nothing without that wig. Hear me clearly. The Koreans are putting LSD in the wig glue. Such a diabolical plan. Once these Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett women throw on their coonskin hats, they lose touch with reality. For example,
you are nothing without the insinuation that you'll be a provider.
You just admitted it yourself. You've got nothing to offer a man but a mom bod and a well-traveled box. I mean, let's be honest. Why would the passport bros even consider investing in you when there are far better options abroad? Why settle for a glitch in the matrix when they can get the whole paradise package overseas?
Meanwhile,
Guys don't court anymore. They don't court. Take me out to dinner. Say you're gonna pick me up at a certain time.
Yeah.
I remember dating should be an event, you know?
Yes.
You like the guy, so you want to get pretty for him, so you spend all day in the
Yes.
spa. What happened to that?
Well, this is what happened.
Flashing $200 in the face of somebody who makes that in a month, obviously, yes, they are going to see you as worth something of value. But if you truthfully believe that the women you are seeking in these third world countries or in these countries where the US dollar is worth so much more, if you truthfully believe the reason why they are appealing to you is because they're more humble, they're more womanly, they're willing to play the role of the female in the house or whatever. Basically, if you believe that their only purpose is to serve you and that is why they're the absolute best to date, you are incorrect.
48 hours later.
When it comes to dating, money goes first, love goes second.
Translation. You are nothing without the aura of a provider. And unlike women in America, foreign women want men that are providers. Flashing $200 in front of a foreign woman is different than wearing a Rolex on a date or buying a bottle at the club for an American woman. Sure, that's what drew me in, and maybe why I slept with you on the first night. But that's not really what we want. You see, foreign women dating men for money are clearly gold diggers and thirsty opportunists. But when we, American women, date men for money, we're just dating with intentions. Big difference. The key takeaway here is, when we do it, it's classy. When they do it, it's greedy. Most importantly, if you pick a more attractive, more feminine, more domesticated foreign woman that is cheaper to maintain than us, for then, sir, you are sassy.
It is a fact. Most of these women are looking for an opportunity. They're looking for a provider.
Meanwhile,
Before I started going to the country club, before I started going to upscale bars and restaurants, before I started meeting the men who got stacks on stacks on stacks, I was going to the free places and be around people with money, be around men with money. So where you gonna go? I'm gonna put y'all on. Exhibit A, I'm about to show y'all right now. Let me get out the car. So you're gonna go to Best Buy. And I know a lot of you probably like, Best Buy? Best Buy is the home of successful techie men who are in tech, men who are in finance, go to Best Buy.
Self-delusional.
2 hours later.
They're looking for something to get them out of a situation that they're in. If you do not believe this, go somewhere completely broke. Go as you are, okay? Whoever you are when you get back to the States, go as that and be equal to that in a third world country.
But if you're going to be a passport bro, there are certain downsides. First of all, you have no idea if this woman is using you for a visa or your money. You're not going to be able to have fun banter with her. She might be more feminine, but she might not feel like your best friend. She might feel more like a maid service.
I'm okay with that.
Number 2, you're definitely going to run into some cultural differences. Is she going to be willing to give up her family, her friends, her career just to come to the States for you? You guys are also going to run into the issue of where to live. Or are you willing to move there? Passport broing is a cop-out for something that can be easily solved.
Hey, don't worry about us. We'll be just fine.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So here, Lord Destro has spoken.